politics dressed as comedy. Who's outraged? Who's doubling down? The GGHOP is here to turn it all around with an ancient idea called having fun. Sounds a little scary, stick around, don't run. In the next 60 minutes, begging you to try. Open up your echo chamber and ditch your tribe. There's just one mission by which we're led, to put a big fat smile upon your head. The song is almost done, time to start the show, but there might be something left that you'd like to know. What's GGHOP mean? It's your right to ask. The guaranteed, genuine, honest to goodness 1 hour podcast. Good morning. It is Wednesday, February 21st. Your turn to the GGHOP, the guaranteed, genuine, honest to goodness 1 hour podcast. I'm your host, Bill Gant. This is Karen Haynes.
Hey.
And that's James Swinford.
Hello.
And it's all sponsored by Wilson Farm Market in Arcadia. Fresh fry pies, chicken, fruit, fudge, just general snacks. It's pretty much. They sponsor all.
No, they got beef. They got,
see, I'm leaving stuff out.
9.
Fresh meat from Shipshawana.
Shipshawana.
Delicious. I did find something. Did I? Okay.
The hamburger?
Oh, wait a minute.
Pizza burger?
Wait, he was on here and told the story.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
dang it.
Oh,
I look like an
sorry.
idiot.
Go watch that show.
I was just talking to him the other day, and he said that high temp cheese goes into that stuff I like. I was getting this whole story. He sat right there and told it. I was talking to him the other day. It was here.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're also sponsored by Wilson Farm Market in our. No. Good. Sorry. They say you're supposed to eat one and give it a half hour. I ate 4.
Beautiful Arcadia.
We're sponsored by Frankfurt Beer Works.
Frankfurt Beer Works.
There we go. We're broadcasting live from the tap room of Frankfurt Beer Works in the Christian Ridge Historic District. And I've just been reminded by different people. There's a plant behind me that, Karen, you said that people
slowly dying.
that is slowly dying due to nicotine and terrible jokes in the studio. So the plant, enjoy. What kind of plant is that? So it got a name? There's a certain kind of palm?
It's
special?
It's a kind of free palm.
Okay.
I don't know. I got it free. Therefore.
Free palm.
Free fern.
Free fur.
Yeah.
So it's the best kind. All right.
Poor thing.
Hey, we're trying to give free stuff away. Oh, and I have one. Oh, I left it in my little bag. I think I can remember their name.
What else you leave in the little bag, Bill?
I had a lot in
Sounds
the little
like it this
bag.
morning.
It's my life. Little bag. Here comes a little bag. So, well, I got my little bag with my son's. He used to have his face on it.
Yeah.
And his name on it, and it's baby blue. So it's manly. So last month we had the giveaway for the milk lemonade at Wilson Farm Market Fudge made.
Yeah. Around the back.
And we made a decision, but the person never claimed the prize. So I have a new person. This is a Rumble, because remember, to win these, you follow us on Rumble, YouTube, or X, or now Facebook. Working on the video, having some trouble with the video. I think it's where I was uploading it. It just wasn't like going up how it should. It just took like a long
that's
time.
Kinda how
Kept
it
like
works for you a
freezing.
lot.
And it's like a 4-minute video. It's not some 10-second thing. We're bringing you quality. This is something that everybody in the eventual court case will see. So it's fun. So our winner, since it was not, I think it was Space Effects.
Something like that.
Space Effects somebody. Couldn't get a hold of them, not interested. That's okay. No problem. Don't have to claim the prize. Our new winner for last month is, I think it's Heather Ann 1973, or it's Heather Ann 73. It's one of those two. So if you have that screen name somewhere, yeah, let us know at TheeGGHOP at gmail.com. That's just give us a physical address where we can send you your presents. The shirt, send you a shirt, and then maybe just send you a gift card. I'll talk to Scott. You might have to go there to get it if you're local. All right. But if you also want to win like Heather Ann 73, you just follow us on one of those. And we're giving away the Fry Pie February card. We suggest you use it for fry pies.
Yeah.
Did you buy a fry pie when you were there? No, you didn't buy a fry pie.
I did not,
Okay.
but I'm definitely intrigued.
I just went with my in-laws this past weekend. They bought fry pies. They had never had them.
I was walking around back through there while they were making them. Yeah, they were just starting to set some fresh ones out. Yeah.
Delicious. So join us, won't you? And soon that video will be up, and it'll be a good time, because I want it to go up, but then there's the other side of me is like, man, this guy's gonna sue us, and Yeah. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. So, to get started for today, you ready? You excited? You're very excited for today. Look at that. You're ready. All right. Well, let's start. So, first one. Did I leave anything out? Am I missing anything?
No, you're all good.
Okay, we're good. All
We're
right.
good so far.
Good. Good.
It's Wednesday. We already
Glad
had
to
a
have you with
weekend.
us.
We're all
Hump
good.
day. All right. So, Delta flight forced back to Amsterdam after maggots fall onto a passenger. Now, we talked about flight before. You've done a few flights, right? Florida?
Yeah.
As far as you've gone?
Florida,
California?
California. Those are my 2 distance flights.
Okay. I bet those were years ago, right? Like it's been a few
Yeah.
years since you've been.
California
you've
was freshman in college.
Okay. And you flew alone every time? You just by yourself?
I did for California, and I flew once to Florida by myself.
Okay.
But otherwise, any flights have been with said spouse.
Okay. Understood. And you flew like
Oh, yeah.
once, twice?
Oh, I've been to
You were super nervous, but then you were fine, right?
Yeah, just the first time. Went to California
Yeah.
like 3 different times.
Yeah.
I've been to Minnesota, Florida a couple times.
Okay.
Yeah.
And every time it's gone good. You don't have any story of anybody freaking out on the plane or
No.
maggots. Okay.
No maggots.
All right. So the
No
maggots.
snakes on the plane.
Snakes on the plane. Try maggots on the plane. So Tuesday.
Snakes on my motherfucking plane.
That's right. Or maggots. Yeah, this is weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is an odd story. And odd what happens. Okay, that's why I'm kind of bringing it up too. So on Tuesday, Delta Airlines flight 133 departed Amsterdam, Netherlands. That's Schiphol Airport. I've been there twice. There's nothing like that sound. Ladies and gentlemen, put your trays up and your seats in the upright position. It's time to land at Schiphol Airport. Good people, the Dutch. I went for the wooden shoes and the windmills, not the hash. So it was bound for Detroit, Michigan, coming home. Okay. But 1 hour into the flight, the Airbus 330 had to turn back to Amsterdam's Schiphol Airport after maggots reportedly fell onto a passenger from an overhead bin.
Nice.
Okay. The station interviewed a passenger, Philip Schott. That's Schotte, a Netherlands native now living in Iowa.
Oh. So
I
he's
don't
the
know what
native.
he's doing. You're going the wrong way. What the hell are you doing? I want to go somewhere where it's exciting and fun and go where it's fucking standstill boring. Okay. He said he saw about a dozen of the creatures on the woman next to him. And this is his quote. Do you want me to read it like
Yeah.
the guy from
Crikey.
How did the
Goldmember's Dutch?
Oh, okay.
I'm Dutch. She is freaking out. She was just trying kind of fight off these maggots. I don't really know what was going through my mind. I was trying to process it. Disgust is one thing, of course. We had to wait there for help to actually come. So they waited for help for the maggots. So it was like a dozen, too. It wasn't like just some sort of jackass trick.
Oh, was
A
it-
1,000 of them on you.
That's what I was thinking, like
There's
a
like
bucket full.
12 of them on you, okay? I mean, come on. So Shaw said the flight crew eventually traced the maggots to a passenger's bag,
Nice.
which contained, what do you think's in there, Karen?
Ooh.
I
What do you
know
think's in
what's
the
there.
bag? What's
I
in the
know
bag,
what's
Karen?
there.
What do you think would be in there?
Fish wrapped in newspaper.
Good guess.
I told you I knew it was in
did you
there.
pre-do it? That's good. Good guess. Fish wrapped in newspaper, which is usually a sign that one of your buddies is dead if you're in the Sopranos or something like that. Just sleeping with the fishes. He told the station the bag was moved to the back of the plane. There you go, where the less important passengers are. Okay, back to coach. Where it was thrown around, and it was returning to Amsterdam. So it says, we apologize to the customers of Flight 113 as their trip was interrupted due to improperly packed carry-on bag.
Yeah.
The aircraft returned to the gate and passengers were placed on the next available flight. The aircraft was removed from service for cleaning. So they turned around. They were, it was, I didn't print this off in the story, but they were almost 2 hours into the flight. It's
Oh
about
my
an
God.
8 or 9 hour
Ooh.
flight. So 2 hours, these maggots,
Now, they weren't flying to fucking Iowa, were they?
yeah, they're flying to Detroit. I mean, there's no problem. Who cares? But I mean, there was a dozen maggots and they turned around. Like, I don't get why you turned around.
They can just do like a header flight and just open the door and throw the fish out, right?
Yeah.
Fish ain't a problem.
Just suck them right out of there. But for like a dozen maggots or a stinky thing of fish, I mean, again, we could have put it in the bathroom or something and flown the next 6 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't gonna. I don't know. Well, then, also in this story, which
Everybody
I-
should be allowed to punch that dude.
well, whoever brought on fish,
That's what I mean. Everybody should be allowed to punch that dude. Just one solid good shot.
one good.
Yeah. Everybody that feels like they want to, just everybody gets 2 hours. Well, 2 hours of just punching this guy.
Yeah, 6 hours. Get as many punches per hour as you can get in.
The whole layover is just us beating the shit out of this guy.
There were people on here saying like it seems weird that that's why they turned around, and there could be something else going on. I don't know. It's just odd to turn around a plane 2 hours into an 8-hour flight over a dozen maggots.
Yeah.
Not maggots everywhere on the plane, that every place was that way. Just this one person. I don't know. I've never had maggots on a plane. Had the
Me
food
neither.
on a plane.
Not good.
Yeah, back in coach, it's not so great. It's usually some sort of fish. Yeah. Okay, so that was it. That was the maggot airplane. But Amsterdam, great place to be.
So, like if you're going to take fish and go travel with it,
Yes.
like how long it's good for?
Probably like 2 hours.
I was say a couple hours. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
It's good
wondering.
for 2 hours. You got to like gut it within 2 hours.
It's not going to. It had to have been put on there with maggots. It's not just going to make maggots in the
Right.
fucking
Yeah, because it would take a while for that
Yeah.
to start to form.
Well, within you should eat it within 24 if you do a fresh kill.
I think, I don't know if it's somebody, it was like a joke. If it was, I packed this in somebody's bag as a joke
Yeah.
to
I
be
don't
funny.
know.
But part of me wonders if it was like, did someone pack it in from the market,
Yeah.
frozen in something, thinking it'll be fine.
Right.
Yeah, like
But
the
then
bag
they-
like the bag gave out.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then they forgot to put it in the mini fridge the night before in their,
Oh,
apartment before they went to get on the flight.
God.
I don't know. I snuck home tulips once, and I felt bad because it said in here that now there isn't a thing
You
with.
snuck home flowers.
Yes.
Oh, you fucking risk taker.
Yes. Billy Hayes smuggled, I
I
don't know,
like
80
tulips.
pounds of hash out of Turkey in 1972. Spent 10 years in a Turkish prison. But yeah, I did flowers. Well, I had a girlfriend at the time, and I bought the flowers at the market. And so within a day,
Isn't
I
that
was
like
giving
there's
her-
like a whole thing? Like it's like tulips are like a holiday there, right?
Tulips-
Yeah. That's right. I
At
forgot
one
about
time, hundreds of years ago, that was like
Their-
their economy.
the economy. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the bulbs one year didn't go good or whatever, and man, people killed themselves just like here over the stock market. I mean, people just shot their families, killed themselves over it because, yeah. It was. I learned that from head of the class.
Those ain't the tulips you usually kill yourself over.
That's right. You know what we're talking about, right, Karen?
I like tulips on my organs.
Man.
Yes, you do. Yeah, you go, girl. Careful over there. Don't get too flush. Yes, but there was a thing where you're not supposed to bring in any kind of like animal or plant or something out of countries, and there's like a card you sign that you're not bringing stuff like that in.
Yeah.
I don't think they do that anymore because on here it said there was no rule against someone bringing
You can bring food.
fish or something.
You release them into the wild, they mess everything up.
There's no natural
Oh,
predator,
yeah.
so they're gonna eat everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty weird. I
Brought
do
to
have
you
a-
by murder hornets.
murder hornets.
Remember that
Amsterdam.
was the thing for like a day?
It was.
Yeah.
A couple years ago.
Everybody gets scared of murder hornets. All right. Then they're like, oh, here's the thing that eats murder hornets. Then we're like, all right, don't got to worry about that anymore.
Thank goodness. 'Cause
Yeah.
they're bastards.
Yeah.
They're real bastards. So I don't know if I want to tell an Amsterdam story or go to the next one. Maybe should I tell an Amsterdam story? I don't think I've told this one before. Did I tell the one about the girl? I'll save it. We'll
Were there
save it.
maggots?
It has nothing to do with maggots. I'll save the Amsterdam
Should there
story.
have been maggots?
Well, let's move on to something tastier, less maggoty. And you said you did some research on this too, young lady.
Yeah, just a little. Just want to play the game.
So this is from CNN.com or www.cnn.com. Pork-flavored coffee is Starbucks' newest China pitch. This is from Hong Kong. Who doesn't like a little braised pork with their coffee? Starbucks is betting on an unusual combination with a new drink released in China to mark the Lunar New Year. It's dubbed the Abundant Year Savory Latte. And they describe it as having this is the funny thing, an
Is it like an ear broth?
interesting flavor. That's never good. Who's your marketing person? Don't say interesting, man. That's fucked up. Just go to it. You're hiding shit when you say it's interesting. Well, she has a good personality. Come on. The drink combines dongpo. Who doesn't love dongpo braised pork? Dongpo braised flavor. It was he was a painter or sculptor or something in China, famous. That's like
Oh, that's a name of a guy?
it's an actual
I
name.
thought it was like the name of something nasty.
Dongpo.
Dongpo.
Number one in child toys.
Bag
Dongpo
chowder.
braised pork flavor sauce with espresso, steamed milk, extra pork sauce, and pork breast meat garnish for the top. Okay. The drink is priced at 68 yuan. That's like almost $10 in the United States
Ugh.
in real money.
You mean yen?
Yeah. Yuan. They call it yuan,
Not yen.
not yen.
It's not yen?
I don't mispronounce
yen.
things at all. It's yen. So the Starbucks pork latte has quickly gained traction on Chinese social media. So they're drinking it up, man. They're loving it. Okay. With a topic viewed more than 476,000 times on Weibo. Weibo. Weibo?
It's probably still better than any of the shit they got there. So they're like, well, you know.
Some of the users expressed curiosity, but others were skeptical, pointing to the high price point and questioning why they would drink the latte instead of eating real braised pork. So for a few of these,
Then they're like, fuck it, we eat McDonald's. What the fuck's
yeah,
the matter?
for 65 yen, I could eat a plate of braised pork and then go to Lucan and drink 2 lattes, one Weibo user wrote. Now to decode that, Luckin, Luckin, that is like a Starbucks that is Chinese, like it's their own
Yeah.
company, and there's a lot of those, but they're known for that they have really good coffee like American Starbucks, but it's like half the price. So everybody kind of goes there.
Well,
Another person said, I would allow both pork and coffee to exist in my stomach at the same time, but not in my mouth at the same time. And then the last one, so these are 2 people saying, hey, man, the local Chinese stuff is better. You know, I would just go do this. Okay. But then, don't worry, I can't even pronounce this one, but JPO, the GPOW News, a site affiliated with the state-run Changjiang Daily, so this is from the government, reported that the drink had already sold out at one store in Wuhan. That's a popular spot. With customers saying the flavor was unique with a dense, smooth mouthfeel.
Yeah.
Government. Yeah, those other people were shot. Those people are long gone. Don't worry, that we've taken care of them. So,
Was it
pork
called
latte.
like the wet market latte?
Exactly. They're drinking it up in Wuhan. It is good and it is unique. So the government says, drink this shit. You know, because they
Every
want the
time-
American stuff.
It's like every time somebody says Wuhan, I just think of Phil Collins's symbols. That's like every time somebody says, because
Wuhan? Was
those
he-
big Wuhan China symbols.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's where they come from. Yeah.
I just definitely think of
I think of a little kid naming their crotch hoo-ha.
I just think of the Wu-Tang symbol. Hear that? That's what pops in my head. The Wuhan symbol, the Wu-Tang, ghost face killer. All right, so you're a coffee person sometimes. Yeah. Would you drink some pork coffee?
No.
Nope. Okay, not for you. You don't like savory and the stuff together like that.
I just don't see the connection of pork flavoring or pork fats into coffee.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, like the one person, I'll eat bacon and
But you don't eat
have a cup
bacon
of
ice
coffee,
cream,
but I
and you
don't
don't
like
eat bacon donuts, and you don't eat, right?
I eat bacon donuts, but I'm
Oh,
not
you eat the
gonna-
bacon donut? Okay, that's a little bit of a
Yeah.
mix. That's not
Your
bad. That's
wife
pork.
bought it for me.
What?
Your wife bought it for me once.
Oh, she did?
She did.
Nah, she loves you. Taking
know.
good care of you. That's one of us. James,
Not really a coffee drinker.
you don't really like coffee anyway.
I don't understand
But
like
so
the
does-
flavor of coffee is supposed to be the coffee, and then people add shit to it.
Yeah.
I'm the same way with tea. Just put some fucking sugar in it, and it's good.
Yeah, you don't like raspberry something.
No, like
or-
because work at the grocery spot, and you're like all those different. There's like 900 different types of fucking creamer and flavors and stuff. I'm like,
That's true.
what happened to just coffee?
Just drink the coffee. What'd you
Yeah.
say? Dennis Leary, pull your pants up and
Yeah, pull your pants up.
just drink it black.
Yeah, coffee flavored
Mm-hmm.
coffee.
I don't know. I think I'd give it a try because I do like that. But I don't think it would be something that I would want to drink all the time. And
Well, you wouldn't pay $10 for it.
thank you.
Duh.
You
Yeah.
finished. Yeah, $10. I don't want to pay $10 for a cup of coffee.
Because it's like fractions of all the ingredients you're putting in it. So like most of the time, your coffee ends up being like a third or a quarter
Yeah.
of what's actually in the damn drink.
It's mostly this
You know, you could make your own
dong po.
by making your coffee, and then for the garnish,
Yeah.
you get a pig's ear. Loop it on the edge of the cup.
If it was deep fried.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Get some
there's-
pork rinds.
There we go. We'll make the American version.
Pork rinds is
Some
ice.
pork rinds.
Pork
throw it
rinds
in
is
there.
ice cubes or something.
Yeah.
Okay, I would I agree though. I love coffee, but not savory like that. And I'm with you a bit. I used to put more creamer in there, but some of those flavors are nuts. And they're not really what they are. And
No.
they make the coffee taste awful.
And most creamers aren't good for you anyway.
They're not.
No.
Coffee's
this
probably not
shit.
great for you either. So much I'm chugging down.
Actually, some doctors recommend coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Without
get you
all the
rolling.
stuff in it, though.
Yeah, just plain. You drink a black, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I do cream and sugar.
I guess more of a
Slower.
generational thing. Most people younger have like this stuff you can't even tell what the hell it is.
People
Brown
like me.
cloudy shit. Here we go.
I'm a young kid. What can I say?
Oh, look, there's a heart on top.
Right.
Now, you said this is just the beginning. Did you have a special
Oh, I looked
other
up,
pork flavored items you found?
well, or things that pork is actually in.
Okay, that we didn't even know.
Toothpaste.
So
Do you
that
know
means
your toothpaste most likely has pork in it?
oh, so when you said this, I thought you meant it was like flavored to taste
No,
like a
no.
pork chop. You're saying that's what I thought all this was. Oh, well, obviously this is a delicious braised. You know, you're supposed to be wait. This is the pork is actually
Anything weird that pork is in.
it's used to make the paste of
Yeah.
all toothpaste.
Yeah, there's all
Oh.
kinds of stuff.
I didn't know.
So it's not that interesting anymore.
No, that makes it really interesting.
They make the gel. It's the gelatin from the.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
No, it's
byproduct.
really interesting. I love it.
Gummy
So-
bears, gummy worms, licorice, marshmallows, candy corn, peeps.
I do love peeps.
2014 in Malaysia, Cadbury Dairy Milk Hazelnut and roasted almond flavored milk got recalled because it had pork DNA in it.
I wonder what the substitute is. Like, why are they
Yeah.
putting the pork fat in there? What's it for?
It's to make it all glob together.
Yeah.
It's like a
Lucky
gel.
Charms.
Gelatin.
Your Lucky Charms has pork in it.
Yeah.
The
for
marshmallow.
telling
the
you.
marshmallows.
Altoids,
It's complete.
Starburst, and yes, you can put lipstick on a pig because the lipstick
Is
came
made
from
out
a
of
pig.
pork. Good
All right,
research,
that's all the
Karen.
fun I had.
I thought this was again. I thought it was all pork flavored fun stuff. Like you were saying, they were Lucky Charms or pork flavored, and
Yeah, my
It's
life doesn't
made
go
out of
that
that.
easy.
What
It's
the hell are
made out
bacon
of it.
strips made out of?
so yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
with
a
you.
lot of pork.
So if there was no pork,
So if you're going to be a kosher person, you really got to do your research.
oh man, is that
like
true?
you
on
got to
that one
like
too.
figure out. Do you know some?
Just water and crackers,
Obviously-
I guess.
Yeah, unleavened crackers, please.
I
No.
was thinking of some. I think there is some soaps that have pork in it too. The glycerin.
Okay. I never knew that pork was
Shampoo.
in all of that stuff.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Good thing I like pork.
Yeah.
And if you don't like pork, maybe you need to
What
Yeah.
you got?
look on the back of your tube of toothpaste or whatever. Very
Hmm.
good. Not bad. Well, we're about halfway through. So I want to remind everybody we're sponsored by Wilson Farm Market in Arcadia before we talk about large breasts. This was sent. No, don't. Wilson Farm Market in Arcadia, fry pie chicken, good time. Scott was here, of course, last Friday. Good times, good times.
Do you think he likes large breasts?
I would say he probably doesn't care.
You think?
I think he likes anything, I bet. The more I'm trying to make him sound great, it sounded like I'm making him sound awful. No. I think that he is like so busy. Like
He
with
has no
stuff.
time to think about
The
this.
man, I got 15 minutes to do this. Whatever you want to bring to the table is great, but
Like half the time, he's like, "Well, there's some titties."
I think
Whatever he's
what I'm
doing.
getting to is I think Scott is more of a personality person. He likes and his wife is a beautiful person. She's a
Oh, I'm
beautiful
sure
woman.
she is.
But she's funny. She's quick witted. She works hard. He's more into the, he doesn't care about the,
Oh,
he wants
Okay.
somebody you can
so I guess I won't
work
get fired.
with. You know what I mean? What's that?
I guess I won't get fired.
You wouldn't get fired. You'd be great. You're a hard worker. You're tough.
Well, it's just
Yeah. Oh, it's not. Oh, okay. It's not like all the people employed there have like a coffee shop from, isn't Seinfeld? All the
Hooters.
women have
Yeah.
in the coffee shop. It's nothing like that. That'd be great if it was. I would talk about that.
They're all
So-
in nursing.
They're all nurses. All the
Yeah.
big breasted
They're all
women.
nurses or dental assistants, things like that.
breastfeeding.
Oh my gosh. I had braces years ago. You can't tell. But when I had my braces put on and had them tightened in Lafayette, there was a woman that it was ridiculous.
It's always. Yeah,
It
it's
was
always.
fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're any kind of a sports person, but there used to be a person, Morgana the Kissing Bandit. Do you remember her?
Oh yeah, yeah. She used to come out and tackle golfers or try to
Yes,
get them to kiss them.
A woman would come running out onto the field, and she just has
They're the biggest thing.
Triple H cup.
Yeah.
I mean, they're over the top.
She
Silly.
sits down, they go over her knees.
Oh
and
yeah,
shit,
and she would. It was Morgana the kissy. She would come out there and kiss the players, whatever. This woman looked like Morgana's beefier sister. I mean, just
care of your
just
brain.
leaning over me in these just two
Just got to lay them on your shoulders to do
triple
the work.
G
Yeah.
boob smack. I'm a 6th grader. Like, what are you trying to do to me?
Yeah.
Ah,
Or you're just trying to get your hair cut.
oh,
Yeah.
Thanks for the early sexual awakening. But my teeth are fucking killing me. It's I
I
didn't
wonder
wear
if she ever got like little scratches on them from tightening braces.
Oh.
You know, like little
I don't remember what the.
ouchies.
How are you getting into my head with my fantasies? Do you know how much I thought about that? Why those things are pressing against my face?
You just-
Hold on.
Hey,
Okay.
oh, sorry.
Let's talk. Let's get off
Let's
that
get there.
subject.
Get there.
Okay. This one from Health Daily News. This is kind of important. I think this is very true. Women with larger breasts may be less likely to exercise, study finds. But I didn't know this was a thing because I figured there's sports bras and things. I didn't know it was such a big deal, you know? Women who have larger breasts, Karen, tend to exercise less or less intensely, according to a new study that suggests having breast reduction surgery could be a game changer. Now, this is from Australia, in that area, Australia, New Zealand. So Australian researchers looking at exercise participation for women in this category called for more accessible, publicly funded breast reduction and other inventions. No, this must be struck down.
No,
I
'cause
don't want to pay for it.
some people, some girls got big tits because they got fat with it.
Yes.
So
So that doesn't need to be done.
yeah,
But also, like, I feel that
you're gonna start paying for everybody else's surgeries,
Yeah,
plastic
come
surgery. It's
on.
vanity.
there's got to be something done.
I know that it physically has to be done at some point for some girls because I know women who've had it done.
Yes,
But yeah,
I do too. I think
I volunteered to carry them around for them at a small rate,
just like
Yeah.
this, walking
Yeah.
backwards all the time.
Yeah, no, just they're usually
Oh, be
shorter.
around.
I could just be around the front. You know,
Okay.
reach around the front. Yeah.
That'd be fun for 5 minutes, and I need a sandwich, and then I wouldn't be interested in holding them for 5
Yeah.
minutes. I think I have a plan for this. So you've got several women in Australia or America, anywhere, who need a breast reduction. It's hurting their back. There's things they can't do. But then you have several women who want bigger breasts. So we need to get an organization that matches you
Can't
two.
we do a tit swap?
That's what I'm saying. An organization that okay, here comes Triple G bouncing in here. Karen wants to size up a bit. You guys go in at the same time. Take a little out of here, put a little over here.
I don't think
it's cool when I think like cartoons.
I don't think it holds together. Right.
It's cool to reason like cartoons.
That's why they made silicone. I don't think
That's-
it holds together.
That's why I'm not a doctor.
Or if you get a little glycerin in there, a little pork, it just might.
Put a little pork in
Right.
there. Put a little gummy bear on it. This study that they had, the survey results were from 2,000
Over
women
the shoulder pork holder.
who were involved in the Park Run program, which promotes 5K running and walking events in Australia, England, and South Africa. The study considered comparisons between 5K competition times, like how fast you ran, and your bra size. The Breast Q study, as it was called, also looked at cup size satisfaction levels, which showed more satisfaction with AA, A, B, and C than double D, E, F, G, H, and O, P.
Or what we call the jiggle line.
Yeah. Life satisfaction and happiness were also significantly related to bra size, with cup sizes greater than E reporting lower mean satisfaction. The benefits of breast reduction surgery need more awareness and academic support, said Baxter, or as I like to call
So is-
Bastard. Don't you dare touch those.
Is there a universal, like, this is the optimum size?
Well, the
for health?
average, when you Google the average size, even though it's like, that's a hard thing to kind of really
Yeah, I was
come up
gonna
with.
say.
But the average size, I think, for like American women is a 34 double D. Is like an average size. Sorry.
But how is that to the obesity rate too?
Well, I don't know. I'm saying like, well, isn't 34? That number is like how big it is, like
Yeah,
people around
around.
you,
Yeah.
like how big you are, like big you
That's
are.
what I'm saying.
Yeah. So, but 34 double D doesn't mean you're some massive fat
think-
lady or
I
anything.
think I might be, well, I don't know. Probably 34, but maybe 36.
Okay. So see, an average
Around-
is like about her
around.
size.
Oh,
And
I have
then
no idea.
There's just no
Like
cup.
but then double D size cup is about the average.
I got 34 with the
Super trainer.
no, I want to say the stuff cup of
Stuff
an
cup.
A.
Stuff cup A?
Yeah,
What's that
it's,
mean?
it's like, you buy your separate thing and you put it in there so it looks like you got something.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Do you ever just go with no bra?
Yeah, nobody knows.
Well, I was saying, I mean, is it okay
No.
is it comfortable for you?
Yeah.
Maybe it's not comfortable for you.
How about you, Bill?
Me? No, I'm gaining on you. I don't need to stuff
Probably
my
are.
cups. No, it's all
Probably
right.
are.
I know. I'm a portly gentleman. I'm working on it.
I'm just throwing
I'm
it out
getting there. I have big breasts. But yeah, it says that the happiness level, and again, this is different. This is like social psychology. So there's a card you fill out, and then they,
So they're
it's not
saying the
like-
women that don't have big breasts want them, and the ones that
It's-
do don't want them.
saying that the women tend to, you'll exercise more if you have smaller breasts, and if you have smaller breasts, you are more just like happy.
Because you figure, well, I got the tits, I can already bring them in.
Yeah.
I ain't got to work on it.
But if you got the bigger size, you ran slower, you tend not to exercise, and then you're unhappier if it's an E cup or bigger.
Okay, so like you realize when you get older and like say nursing home level
Yeah.
and you're a woman with big boobs, when you lay down,
Yes.
it is completely flat on front because your boobs are underneath your armpits.
Oh boy.
Yeah, separate.
Well, I
Oh,
looked.
it's bad.
Well, I looked up, and I chose. I thought we would go one way. We're going to go.
I know the reason why part of that is because
Sure.
My old lady played
Yes.
sports all through school. As soon as she got the tits, she had to quit playing because she just couldn't. She couldn't play sports.
Yeah,
Just in the fucking way.
but there are like
Yeah.
sports bras. I thought that helped like keep in and down and keep you tight.
I think they have to be really, I mean, have you ever, I don't know if you've ever worn them, but like the, I want to call them support hose, but that's not the right word, but it's the ones that you get like when you got varicose veins.
Uh huh.
Like a sleeve,
Compression.
like compression sleeves.
Yeah, compression sleeves. If you've ever worn one of those,
Yeah.
it would have to be like that tight, and I don't ever think you could get it over your head.
I can never decide what kind of shoes I want with them, so I just can't pick one.
They do.
So have
come
you
in
ever worn
colors
these
now.
before? No, I have not worn compression coveralls.
You might feel
Underalls,
better
is
with
that it?
some
Some tits weigh a
compression.
lot too. So about 20 pounds a tit. It's like carrying around 40 pounds on you that your back isn't necessarily built to handle for very long.
Yeah,
I'll
I
never
get it.
experience that.
I could see how it'd be a problem, but I
Yeah.
thought they just kind of got used to it, and I don't know.
Anytime my old lady brings it up, I try to change the subject.
Oh, about a reduction.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen, but I was like, anytime she'd bring it up, like, well, yeah. No.
Does she complain like that her back hurts or something? Like the
Oh, yeah.
pain?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, some that I went because we're gonna go a different way here, but I looked up a website in like Florida, and it was a place for reductions, and it was like the reason people come here.
Oh, I've had friends that have had it done, and it changed their life.
Sure. I
Yeah.
mean, it was to be able to exercise. It was to fit in shirts better. And then one of them, like I said, as you get older, because the way they sit, it does cause some like breathing. Like if they're, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
it's
weight
like
on your.
put some
Yeah.
what? I don't know, not a bowling ball, but
So one of the girls I know, it was really wrecking that vertebrae right where the arch of your neck is at.
Yeah, I mean, it can really do you harm.
Yeah.
So I get it. I just hate to see him go. But that's why I'm saying there should be a matchup program. And, hey, man, you've had enough of that. You want some. Let's put you together. Or at least, you know what? Even if you can't exchange and do the Franken boob like I want to do, at least it would be cool to get these people, I think, together to like, talk about, hey, man, you're going to have some big boobs now. You're going to have some small boobs now. I'm just trying to, maybe I'm way too into
gap
this.
the generations, eh?
Maybe we just need to move on. Okay, so
Gap the
what we thought we'd do.
demographics.
So what we thought we'd do here is now this is from yourtango.com. Yeah, we've got some things from Your Tango. 11 totally awesome reasons to love your big boobs. So if you are out there,
I'll just dream.
again, I think you can walk. There's probably some exercises you could do if you want to keep a hold of these giant knockers you have. Here's what is great about them. So see,
I'm ready.
you're
I'll
okay with
just
it.
dream.
Well, it's okay. You can chime in. You're the woman here. You know more.
Yeah.
What's the first one? 2 wheelbarrows.
Number one, these are totally awesome reasons to love your big boobs. So reasons not to maybe get rid of them. Number 1, everyone loves them. Straight men, gay men, straight women, lesbians, boobs, especially big boobs, rock. And we can pretty much all agree on that.
Yeah.
This is a scientific site. YourTango.com. So yeah, they're just kind of in the room. People love them. It's all right. Be proud of that stuff. They never go out of style, right? You can hide basically anything in your bra.
That's true.
Oh.
Do you do that too, though? I mean, it's just
No.
if you have a bra, you can just have, it's just a spot. It's just a spot.
Well, if it's got sharp edges, it's going to show.
Okay. So no, you never have put like lipstick or like credit card or something. Okay.
I think the only time I ever did anything was tuck money in there, so I didn't have to carry a person to the.
I'd
There you
have,
go. That's what I'm saying.
sometimes my old lady's tits were the drug mule.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a great place to keep them.
Yeah.
that's hilarious.
It's like, this joint tastes like salt.
You need to keep the joint in a bag under it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's going to get, yeah.
Oh, no. She
Start-
put ounces in her. It wouldn't even fucking matter.
Start saving those little packets of stuff that come in
Right.
things
Yeah.
so you can like line.
Wow.
Sorry.
The boob joint. You're right. So you don't hide any. Well, you did want some money. Side effect of having to wear a large bra is more generous storage space. People with large breasts, well, they're women, not people, dudes. Women with large breasts have been known to stash
For him.
everything in their bras, from cell phones to spoons to Taco Bell hot sauce. Several of them can get away with it because they're more blessed in the department than their other friends like you. It's okay. Number 3, they make the best pillows on the planet. This
For
is
who?
yotango.com.
For
Ask
the
my
other
dog.
person?
Well,
We can universally agree that there's nothing more awesome than laying your head down on someone's lovelies. It doesn't matter if you're taking a nap, watching a movie, or just hanging out. Boobs make the best cushions. They really don't.
No.
What?
And I would think that would hurt.
It just reminds me we're not having sex and I can't watch the movie.
right?
I can't. Yeah, I don't. I just want to do this or not do this. All or nothing. I don't think it's comfortable to lay up. If you have a bra on and they're kind of laid back and you think like laying against somebody, but to like actually put your head on there and sleep, it's actually uncomfortable. Rigid
No.
nip, scraping. Can't have it. Okay, and then maybe not all these are true. Number 4.
I don't have big boobs.
Situations are
How will I
situational.
know?
But you have friends with big boobs. You can understand. You're a woman.
You got a
grew
wife
up
with
in-
big boobs.
She only does voyeurism where she takes the pictures and sends them to you.
Okay.
Right?
They make you seem tougher than you actually are. There's something powerful about a large-chested person. What the fuck?
Like they're gonna
The
go.
fucking women. God, leave it alone, Yo
What is that
Tango.
character? Was that on In Living Color? The guy where he went around and whapping people in the head.
Yeah, Homie the Clown.
Homie.
You can homie the
Sorry.
clown people with your large breasts.
Yeah.
About a large-chested woman who can work it that screams, "Don't mess with me." Let's not do that one. I
Depends
don't
on
know.
what kind of tattoo if she got like tattoos on them and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet and sour.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a popular one, sweet and sour. That'd be a good
Really?
one to get. Yeah. You ever seen that?
Never.
I think it's more in the old days, more of a
Okay.
50s thing. Number 5, reasons to keep your big boobs, unless you need to get rid of them for exercise. They fill out certain dresses better than other silhouettes.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
we can't wear straight, loose dresses without looking like we've donned a circus tent, but put us in a bodycon or wiggle dress and prepare for fireworks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That would be hot. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yes.
that would be hot.
Yeah.
See, I knew you'd get into this.
Perfect.
James, does your wife have to wear certain things that are certain? Just doesn't
No.
care. Okay, doesn't try to wear blousey things or
No.
not worried about that.
No.
Okay, well, in case she did, number 6, when you cover them up, their stock skyrockets. Big boobs are a freaking wonderland, and nothing arouses interest like a little mystery. That's true. I say, James, what do you think?
That's more like a wintertime sweater thing.
Yeah, when there's
Yeah.
some kind of sweater and you can't quite tell, but you can kind of see.
Yeah.
There's a lot under there.
Co-starring Ugg boots.
They have a moth to flame effect on pretty much everyone. This is like number 1. Even if you're partial to smaller breasts between the sheets, everyone can at least appreciate a fine set on someone. All that attention in the right dose is a lot of fun.
This makes me think of the Bob and Tom show where they've got the girl that,
Shirtless girl
yeah, shirtless girl.
and bosom
Yeah.
buddy A cup
I must stop crying.
and the hooter scooter.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I see, but I mean, they're everywhere. I think it's just like it's a thing.
It's
People are into the
genetic.
big boobs.
Genetic.
It's a genetic thing. You
Okay.
want to stare at them. You want to see one, you see them all. Our lingerie is just as pretty. Sure, we might need something a little stronger, but our bras are as equally pretty as those frothy little things that the A cups get to wear.
I can't even fill out the things with the A cups. That's sad.
I think they're
You
thinking
know, if
that-
you go by like a pretty little thing and then like you're standing there and you look at yourself and
yeah.
the parts there are just like sticking out flat fabric. It's like, oh, damn.
I like how women think about that stuff. We don't give 2 fucks.
It's pretty true.
We don't give 2
We don't even mind the wrapper. You just can unwrap it. Nude is
Eh.
great. Nude
Eh.
is great. But sometimes, now, do you like to wear things like that? Not very often, right? You're not into
I
that.
don't really have the I don't have the body for it in some ways, and then there's just the wrapper, and it doesn't last long.
That's right.
So
And you're like a nightshirt person anyway, right? Don't you wear like you said like Laurel Ingers Wilder type?
no, that's when I role play.
Oh, that's for role playing night. Okay, sorry. Mixed them up. A Little
Mr.
House on the Prairie.
Edwards.
Is tonight a Little House on the Prairie night?
Could be.
How do we know when it is? When
If
is
you
the
see me
special
have
night?
my hair braided,
So if you ever come down with hair braids,
yeah,
And
does that mean it just happened or it's going to happen?
it will probably just depends.
When you
know,
hear that
if my
acoustic
hair's
music
braided
start.
on this side, it's the mom.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Yeah, you know,
Keep
what's her
going.
name? Caroline.
Caroline.
I would
Caroline.
have no idea.
Caroline. You're right. You're right.
Caroline?
Yes. Uh-huh.
And then if it's not, and it's this way braided too, then it's Laura.
Oh, half pint. Wow.
I did not watch that show.
I did.
Know the intro.
I did. And now I've got to do the rest of the show with an erection.
down the
Thanks,
hill.
Karen.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know. You
So
gotta
now
play.
I'm going to pay attention to your hair all the time. I'm
Yeah.
watching that stuff. All right. Number 9. We're almost there. These are reasons, excuse me, to
There's
keep
maggots in it. We're turning this fucking plane
maggots.
around.
Turn this plane around. Cleavage, cleavage, cleavage. That's what it says. This is a place where we have a huge leg up on our less well-endowed friends like Karen. Us bustier pals, I'm sure that's supposed to be gals. What the fuck is wrong with this goddamn website? Us bustier
Trying to be gender neutral
I guess
about
so.
tits. Is that what it is?
Come on. Us bustier gals might not be able to wear a shirt open to our belly buttons. Could. But we make it up for a fabulous display of perfect softness. Cleavage. Cleavage, cleavage. Now, aren't there certain bras where you can take smaller boobs and make them? Don't they do that?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's called a lie.
it's called a lie.
The trickery bra.
the
Yeah.
trickery.
The most dangerous. Is
That
that, a
would be
thing?
good.
Do
It's
they actually
also-
push them together and push them out?
Yeah,
Is
it
that for
used to be called like the Wonder Bra or
the Wonder
something
Bra?
like that.
Okay.
Or they got like they're like water inserts, like gel inserts, and
Oh, those are
random
nice.
shit like that.
I
Yeah.
like those.
Well, I saw too where, and just researching this, you know, in most states, there's really not laws against women not having their tops on. It's like a thing people are
Really?
bringing up. Maybe just me and the people I find on these weird sites.
Yeah.
But in different states, not every state has a law against you not being able to wear a top. There's laws in most states against you cannot show your anus or your genitals in public. But if you have a top off, there's no law that says you have to put a shirt on if you're working in your front yard with no shirt on.
Well, I've never seen any girls arrested at the concerts I go to.
No. So what do you think? Should you be able to do that? Because there is actually a whole lobbyist group of people that are trying to
Waste time on it. But go ahead.
like, but I don't think women want to walk around without shirts on. Is
No,
what I
I
think.
think only the small-breasted people would do that, just because you almost can't tell.
Yeah.
I mean,
But would you do that? If,
seriously.
if it's totally in Indiana, just a reminder, it's no problem.
I'm too old.
You're out working
so
the
no,
yard
I wouldn't
or
do that. But if you would have said
Going
that
to the
back
lake.
to me in the 30s or 20s, probably.
okay.
Not the 1930s, in her 30s.
Okay, in your 30s.
yeah,
yeah. But if you were at a lake cottage or something or whatever in Indiana and it was like a lake and, you know, would you?
Totally secluded.
Being on the
like
boat, being like on a
nobody-
boat or
Oh,
whatever,
hell
hanging
no.
out by the campfire, just like, you know, you don't have to put
No.
a shirt on every second.
There'd be like some fear of little amber
Okay.
on the fire.
We don't want an ember on your skeeter bites.
What I've got left.
On your skeeter bites.
Uh,
Number 10. It's okay. There's more than statement necklaces have the perfect frame. To be fair, basically everyone looks good in the right statement necklace. This must be a woman thing. Now they're leaning into women. But there's something awesome about having it on the rest of a gorgeous chest. Is that a thing? A statement necklace? Is that something you guys do?
No,
Does that mean
I don't
something?
know.
Yes. What is it?
Wasn't it on the fucking Titanic, right? Necklace, tits. It's the first thing. It's like it's steering your attract, like what you're looking at. Your attention's going to there and that.
Oh,
all at
okay.
the same
Well, I just
time.
didn't know if there's a statement necklace. That means something. It's supposed to. That's what it's for.
Like classy chicks that are all dressed up and have like a big brooch or something that's
Yeah.
bigger. Something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Very good. And it's just saying they look framed well with the. He knows. His
Think
wife
about
has-
Elvira. You're the one that did the research. Shit.
Yeah.
Dapper Dan.
You're the one with a wife with Triple H cups. So you know more. You know more than I do.
I don't know what those. I don't know how big they are. Somewhere up there.
It's pretty big. And the last one, number 11, very simple. They are just plain fun. Say you're in bed, your honey is sleeping, and you're bored. You got 2 fun toys right at
Suffocate
hand.
'em.
The best part is when your aforementioned honey wakes up and starts playing too.
Suffocate him.
That sounds like every woman I've known. He's sleeping, so I'm going to wake up and touch my breasts. Said no girl I've ever known.
No, talk about you waking her up.
Yeah, but hopefully after a while they're saying you wake up. But I don't think many women like wake up like wouldn't just wake the guy up. Why would you just sit there and touch your boobs? You've been touching your boobs since you're like 10. You don't even care.
Oh, I thought that was referring to the guy being able to do it, or whoever your partner is.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Or
saying.
taking
I don't know.
his hand and touching.
I'm saying I don't know many women that are sitting there and like really horny and wake up in the morning and look over and like, well, I'll just start touching my own boobs till he wakes up. You probably, you know what I mean? I just don't know many women that are just gonna, whatever. Okay, I'll move on. So there you go. If you have big boobs,
You got
there's
to
some
pay for
reasons
those
to keep 'em.
websites, Bill.
Yeah.
True. Double credit card numbers, stolen credit card numbers. So
Okay.
good reason to keep your boobs, but if not, I get it. I've known people that have had the reduction. Sometimes it's needed. You know.
Both the girls I've known have had it done. It changed how they were completely. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It can be for the best, for the breast. Just hate to see them go. But there's got to be a way to get them together. We'll work on that. Elon,
Freaking
when you're
boob.
done going to Mars, can you find a way to franken tit these people?
Or just live
It
with
is
what
on.
God gave you.
Okay, well, you know what? It looks like, as I do the math here, we don't have too much longer, but we'll get a couple in. This will be fun. So, as promised yesterday on X,
Oh, yes.
bringing back a few of the fun ones. Sex toy, more sex toys, because that was fun during pre Valentine's Day. Ready to do one?
Ready.
The reviews are great. All right, so
I
let's
can't.
start this.
One of these days, you're gonna have to print off a bunch of copies of of just your internet history, so we can just go through it.
Oh man,
Oh, yeah.
you don't need to see my
Mine's
internet
gotten
history.
scarier hanging out with you guys.
It's like everybody else. It's super fucked up and weird. And if you're
How
looking at me
weird?
judging me, yeah, yours is. Yes, it is. You get weird. Yes, you do. Seriously, it gets to be like Carl from that
Yeah.
show. It
Told
takes a
you I
lot of
work out
weird
of the
shit to
hole.
get me off.
Told you I work out of the hole. It takes a lot.
All right, so now this is from adamandeve.com. And soon I'll read all of these and I'll have to go to another website. I'm sure there's more than one sex toy site. So this is the description, and then we'll tell you some of the reviews because they're really fun to read. So this is the beginner to pro strap-on fun in one hot set. Over 85,000 sold, so it's popular. It's a mover, and value priced at $49.99. Whether you're new to strap-ons or already intimately familiar with them, James, you'll love this versatile playset. It comes with a faux leather and nylon harness plus 3 different sized dildos for amazing strap-on play, Karen. The strap-on harness slips on easily with adjustable nylon straps and a lightly padded faux leather front. Just slip the ring around the dildo shaft to hold it securely in place for strap-on thrusting. Okay, but here's the best part. The blue ripple dildo is perfectly sized for beginners, Karen. The purple curve tip is made for working her G-spot or his P-spot. I don't know what a P-spot is, James. I don't know what that means.
Why
when
didn't
you're
you look
getting
it up?
pegged and it's hitting your prostate.
I know G-spot or P-spot. There's a lot of spots. And the pink realistic
You
dildo.
need some gay friends, Bill.
Yeah, okay.
They'll tell you this shit.
I guess I need to get more into that. And the pink realistic dildo combines a lifelike tip with a specially shaped shaft for extra stimulation. Karen, you're going to like this. It includes 2 O-rings so you can use the harness with different sized dildos. Fits up to a 42-inch waist. You know what I mean? That's pretty good. The harness is made from, again, faux leather and nylon, and the dildos are made from firm yet flexible TPR, whatever that is. So let's get to the reviews.
Please.
So it's like a fun set. There's 3 separate attachments. There's a thing you put on, and then there's these special rings that keep
Thank you.
the
for
dildo in
visual.
the like pants or whatever. Okay. This one, the wife loves it. My wife wanted to try being the man, so I agreed to give it a shot and bought this for her. I will admit it's different and takes a bit to get comfortable with, but once I let my insecurities go and gave in to pleasure,
And relaxed.
it was amazing. Stop clenching. Oh, here we go. Ready? Here it is. Here's the payoff. We tried the big one, but it felt like someone was trying to put a 2x4 in my brown starfish. So that will take some time also. All in all, we love it.
There's no we.
A 2x4 in my brown starfish. Sorry. Okay.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan vibes over here.
Oh!
How you like that, tough guy?
Okay. Now the next one. This one kind of sums up what a lot of the negative ones were. Because remember, what size waist did I say it was? Do you remember?
42.
From the quiz. Thank you, James. So 42-inch waist, that's pretty big. I mean, that's,
Fat.
but it's plenty big to fit most, like one size could definitely, you can adjust it to get smaller.
Yeah.
But this is, no, not for all women. I'm a plus size woman and I never ever worn a strap on before, but my boyfriend made comments to me about how he wants me to wear one someday. And well, I think you get the idea. Anyway, I searched and searched looking for the right one, and I came across this one, no pun intended, and read the reviews. Seemed promising, so I purchased it. It arrived in a timely manner, but everything else went wrong. First off, the package had been cut open along one side. All the items were there, and I cleaned them before trying to use them. The actual strap on was too small to get on me. I contacted Adam and Eve and let them know and asked about a possible refund or exchange. I also had an item that was missing from my package. I was told I would get my refund information, but I never did. And they just concentrated on my missing item instead. So I figured, hey, I'm into crafts and projects. Surely I can make this work for me. So I went out and purchased strap material and sewed it onto this strap on. It fit like a glove. But then the dildos kept popping out. You know what I mean? They refused to stay in the strap no matter what I did. I could not get the dildos to remain in the strap on. Because I altered the item, I know I cannot get a refund of any kind. I just wasted my money on this junk. In conclusion, this will not work for plus size women. So if you wear size large or higher, don't buy this. And those of you who are skinny, you may be able to use this product. This person went to a craft store and sewed stuff on to make it try to work. God bless her.
Buy a rope, you fat bitch.
James, that's time for Sensitive Man's Corner with James Swinford. James, you're a poet.
You didn't even know it.
I'm sorry.
All right.
How many pluses was that lady?
I don't know.
All right.
But size 42 is pretty big. But
It's big.
everyone on that site was not big enough, too small, not really 42. Like, I'm a 42 and it doesn't fit me. Like, so I don't know. But unless you're a size large or larger, that's not a size for women, is it? They don't say words like that, do they?
Just put it in your fucking hand already. Jeez.
Now something for that's kind of for women or men, I guess.
Apparently.
Yeah. The 2x4 and your stinky starfish. But now, how about something? Again, we don't have to get to all these. That's the beauty. We can come back to these.
They're not all
anytime.
about pegging, are they?
No. It's
All
not a
right.
peg show. We're not doing just a peg show. But I think Wednesdays is a good time to maybe do this. Not that
Because it's hump
it's
day.
hump day. Exactly. So here we go. This is like a whole vagina puffer. You ever seen these? Like a pump for the whole vag. Get a more sensitive vagina and bigger thrills. There have been 25,000 sold. This one's selling $34.99. Not bad, not bad. This specialized pump makes your vagina puffier and more sensitive for the ultimate sexual experience, Karen. It works with natural vacuum suction to promote blood flow, which sensitizes and puffs up your vulva. Easy squeeze bulb and release valve give you total control over the pressure and pleasure. Okay, so I got a few here that are good ones. It's amazing. Love to lick my wife's big fat kitty with this pump. Her kitty was so sensitive, and she was going wild and begging for more and felt super awesome and tight when I started banging that. And again, these are real ones by real people. And on this site, they have thumbs up and thumbs down for the comments. There's people like, thumbs up. My wife says it
Apparently.
apparently way up. My wife says it takes too long and is uncomfortable, but it's 150% worth it. Hashtag pump that pussy up. Made her super wet and she came so hard. I love it. Kind of. This is love it.
Kind of.
Kind of. Here. Oh, gross. Here's your. Here, you ready?
Oh no.
I got the most amazing orgasm with this pump. It covers all my vulva. I hate I had to throw it away. It got mold inside the tube.
Did you say
They're
maggots?
watchable.
Maggots?
Please stop. Exactly. There's maggots emanating from your vulva pump, ma'am.
Is that your carry-all bag?
Here's a couple bad reviews. And that was kind of bad. She loved it, but just, yeah, again, all these toys usually I believe you're supposed to be able to wash and clean.
Dishwasher safe?
Not so excited. Well, my husband was very excited to use this bad boy on me. Long story short, we pumped and pumped. Things looked ready through the clear pink glass. After 15 minutes of that, we took it off. Everything went away, Karen. Puffiness, size, and excitement.
Glass?
I imagine you have to use this upwards of 30 minutes or more to get a better lasting result. As with the directions, it says to use no longer than 45 minutes. So your guess is as good as mine. We haven't used it again.
Glass.
Yeah, it's not glass. It's plastic. So they do not put glass stuff. I hope not near your. Didn't work well. Didn't really pump up my wife's pussy. It works. It works when she's pumping. As soon as she starts, the seal goes. It don't stay pumped. It goes back to normal. I was expecting her lips to be really plumped. Bummer. Okay, and this is from a woman. So, okay, this one you'll like, Karen. And this is titled, "If You Have a Tiny Clam, It Will Work."
Tiny what?
My clam. My clam must be too fat because this tiny thing hardly sucks a lip. Spread the shell open and it sucks and pumps painfully. So if you have a tiny clam, go for it. If you have a fatty, move on. Again, all quotes. It's real stuff.
Oh.
Oh, we better stop. Although I have plenty more. We'll save those for next Wednesday. Have a good time with that?
Hump day.
Hump day. Hump day fun. So don't forget, we're sponsored by Wilson Farm Market. They sponsor all of this, and they love all of this. We appreciate the sponsorship from Wilson Farm Market. Again, get over there for the fry pie chicken and different things you can get. No pumps.
Juicy breasts and thighs.
Juicy breasts and thighs. There's no pumps there. They don't offer anything for erectile dysfunction in the building. And if you want to win something from Wilson Farm Market, be sure to like us on or follow us on the Facebook. Right?
Yep.
Karen, you with me?
Yeah.
YouTube, X,
Facebook, YouTube,
Rumble,
X,
any of those.
Rumble.
Follow along. You're in the drawing. And again, today's winner for last month's that was unclaimed, Heather Ann 73, or it's Heather Ann 1973. It's one of the two. You are the winner. TheeGGHOP at gmail.com. Let us know a physical address. We'll send that stuff to you. Okay? Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it for the show today. We want to thank Frankfurt Beer Works and Wilson Farm Market
Frankfurt Beer Works.
for being a sponsor. And thank you very much for watching. And we will see you Friday, reminding you to go treat other people how you want to be treated. Lighten the hell up, and you go make somebody laugh today. And clean your sex toys.